Hello, welcome back to me finishing this painting, Mother Earth. This is part 4, if I'm counting correctly. I'm 90% sure it was this is part 4. I know that doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is it. I think I'm gonna do maybe, it might be one more video to finish it up. Or not? I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be finished today. As far as I know, this is the end of the, you know, it should be, she should be finished today. And let's get started. It's pretty early. It's 11:35 a.m. right now. So we definitely have plenty of time before I have to go to work tonight for my real job. At 10:25 p.m. I gotta start getting ready. Anyway, let's. Oh my. Let's see. Let's get this started because I mean I'm really excited about finishing. This. It's always toward the end that I get all happy because I'm eager to see what it's gonna look like when it's finished, like when the mask is glued onto the canvas and I could just do the little step back and watch and see her for the first time, see her in her completion for the first time. I'm not putting too much paint in there. That's a lot of paint that's going to be needed, for sure. Like I've explained last time in my video, I basically do like a clock formation or say like a star formation, like the brightness kind of going diagonal, and then just I mean it's funny to be saying that on camera, but anyway, I'm just showing you, this is what I'm talking about. I start like going diagonally here, then I'm going upward with all the colors, and then diagonal again. It's just basically you following the clock, like a clock pattern. As if she's, as if the canvas or the character, I suppose, of the canvas is sort of bursting into a pattern of light or energy, I mean, that's kind of the premise of it. You're just seeing, like, you're seeing the magic and the wonder of nature. So, okay, make sure y'all can see enough of the canvas. Alright, I'm ready. I guess, I think I am sort of nervous, because it's been, the last video that I made was like, I think three days ago, and like I was saying before about emotions and how sometimes drawing and coloring or painting can change based on how you felt that day versus how you feel today, right now. I feel energetic, but I haven't been sleeping that great. I'm sleeping like at 5 hours at a time, and then I'll wake up completely wide awake, and I can't get back to sleep, and I try, so I do this tossing and turning thing, and then tonight I gotta stay up till, I gotta work from 11 to 7 in the morning tomorrow, and oh Lord, by 5 a.m. I'm gonna be really, really exhausted, I'm sure. But hopefully if I can push myself and when I come home, maybe I can get back into my pattern of going to bed at 8:30 in the morning and sleeping hopefully till 4:30 or 5. Anyway, gosh, here we go. Make sure I could. All right, let's see. Yeah, so I'm remembering now how I paint. Like I said, I always usually do like I do like a forward. I meant like a flat, I meant to say. Kind of like a flat at first, and then you just spread it out. And you know, you don't be afraid to use some colors, because you want it to. I mean, this is a work of art, and you use as much paint as you need to. I mean, a lot of times you can get some beautiful, you know, nice sales if y'all go to Michael's. Michael's is my favorite art store. It really is. I mean, God, you would not want to go with me to Michael's, because I go to Michael's and I could be in there for at least 3 hours. I've always tormented my family, you know, coming with me to Michael's and Toys R Us. It's like both of those places. I could live there. I mean, one of my God, it's wrong to say it in a way, but yeah, one of my ex-girlfriends that I used to torment with that used to say, you have to look at every single toy in here. And it's true, I had to inspect everything. What was new, what was, you know, there before, you know. I was gonna buy something, you know, there's no question. Something was being bought, you know, at Toys R Us, but I had to, like, sit there deciphering, like, what I loved the most. What was, affordable, I guess, is also a very good, point, too. Because, you know, face it, I would have bought the store if I could've. I would have bought the store. I guess I should keep going over this way. Part of me wants to start on the next one, but that doesn't make sense because I haven't finished this part yet. Let's see. Alright. The only thing that's bothering me is there's not a lot of color. I mean, like a mix. I want more dark in here. I mean, she's, like I said, I don't want this to just be one flat color with no artistic eye. Paint? Why? I thought it was like a piece of something on here. It turns out it was a drop of paint. But I mean, it will be obviously painted over, obviously, but it just sort of aggravates me because it's like I wasn't ready to paint that part. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to go over here and touch this because there's some unpainted areas and that simply will not do. If y'all don't mind me talking about other stuff, which I do, I mean, you know, I'm not ADD, but my brain does think all over the place because I'm constantly thinking about things. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I've been watching the Underworld series again. I don't know if y'all are fans of the Underworld, but I loved, you know, since I first saw the first one, I've always been in love with Selene. And I don't know, I've read that supposedly that, you know, that in, I don't know, whatever, 20-something, they're supposedly going to make another Underworld, which, I mean, I'm excited. I have loved them all. I mean, some were better than others, but I do love all the movies very much. I only saw part 5 once, though. And I guess, you know, I mean, part 1 was definitely my favorite. I mean, I know I said it last time, though. I was talking about the fight scenes. I forgot about that. I was talking about that with y'all, about the fight scenes. About some of the fight scenes could have been so much more cooler. But part 2 definitely made up for that, because, I mean, part 2 had a lot of really cool fight scenes. Anyway, I watched part 2 last night, actually, again, so. I mean, Jesus, it's like a giant vampire bat lord, like the first vampire lord or whatever. Very cool. And then I've got like a giant werewolf too. I mean, God. Yeah, that's the only thing I was like, I mean, I know Twilight was more of like a romantic series rather than, like an action movie, so, I just was a little disappointed about the werewolves in that, because I wanted them to look like underworld lycans. I didn't want to just be oversized wolves. Wolves, sorry. Oversized wolves. I will blame this on my lack of sleep. Even though I'm just kind of goofy sometimes. Alright, so, alright. I keep doing a lot of diagonal over here. Sorry, I want this painting a little bit more closer to me. And I don't want it to move, that's the main thing too. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along really nicely. And I'm definitely not, like I said before, I try to be a perfectionist, so however long this has to take is, I will be glad to, paint it as long as it needs to be painted. And if I see errors, I've always, like, imagined that, and, that I would be, like, in my 80s or something, and, my artwork would be famous and in a museum, and I would see something, like, there would be, like, a spot, that I missed on my, on one of my famous paintings, and I would go home, get some paint or whatever, come back, and I would be arrested for painting over someone's work of art, and after, everything was said and done, it would turn out that I was actually arrested for painting my own painting. But authorities and such would not really know who I was offhand, so I would just, I'd go to jail for like a couple hours. I don't know. It's just something I always thought about. It always made me laugh, the idea. Because, I mean, I do, that kind of stuff would drive me nuts. If I see that there's, like, something unpainted, something that needed a little touch of more paint, that would really get under my skin to the point that I would have to fix it. So I really probably would. I probably would get arrested for that, because I really would, Jeez, what did I do? It seems like I'm having too much fun going diagonally, and I'm forgetting to go upward, like this really was supposed to go. Oh God, I'm crazy. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paint this one straight up now, and then work it back again, because I'm obviously going off course. And, oh, you know what I wish? I wish there was like an endless amount of paint sometimes, because sometimes I hate to have to stop. Gosh. Let's see. And again, like, my adrenaline's kind of kicking into this, so I'm at a point that I have to hold my paint palette, because I want to keep going. I don't want to have to stop. I want to, just bathe in this painting, become one with it and such. I mean, geez, 3 days is enough of a break. Definitely. But I mean, I came, home Wednesday night from seeing my family, and I was, I don't know, I was tired, so I did what I do. I wound up, like, watching movies, playing video games, just relaxing in other ways. But of course, painting is definitely, is a relaxing thing as well. I wasn't up to it. I mean, I think you do have to be in a certain frame of mind and mood, of course, when you paint. So. God, I really wish I had some music going. Like I said, I'm so used to getting lost in the music when I'm painting. Worse here is a look up and the whole time that I've been talking and stuff that it wasn't recording. That's exactly what I've been. It's kind of been like haunting the back of my mind, and I'm looking to make sure that I see that I'm 15 minutes into this video that it's not. Oh no, I didn't hit record right, or that would have sucked. Oh well. Just make sure that I really have a video going here. I'm not just talking to myself. Oh. Alright, so yeah, this section is almost done. Just gonna make sure that we get, like I said, that we, have it nice and, it's like pieces of paint. Yep, that was a piece of paint. I really didn't want that in there. I mean, sometimes it gets like, kind of blobby inside the tube, and little pieces of paint can kind of come out when you pour the paint into the palette. I mean, I've had that before. Jesus. Is that another one? Or, I think I find that, sometimes if you're using older paint tubes, that can happen quite a bit. That you'll get these little blobs of semi-dried paint inside there. Oh. But I'm used to it. It's not something I haven't encountered before through all my years of painting. Alright, finish what you started. Don't go on to the next one yet. Jeez, I used that up pretty quick. Wow, it's getting all stringy. Alright, so, you. Alright, it's coming along. I need more paint. Let's see, and I don't want to stop, but I need to stop. Alright, here we go. There's more. This is why I have a bunch. I cleaned my palette today so I could, in case this happened, where I realized that, well, I didn't have enough. Well, now though, that should be enough to paint the universe. Or not. God. I thought of a funny story. I mean, I was horrified at the time, but okay, so I went to Michael's art store and one time with my family, and I went there. I was buying, I think it was this paintbrush if I'm right. No, actually it might have been another one. Anyway, it was another paintbrush. But so I was with my mama. I did say that right. Alright, anyway, so I was with my mom, and I was afraid that the paintbrush was going to get lost in the basket, because I mean the basket does have quite a bit of holes in it, and I just didn't want it fall on the floor and I don't get my paintbrush, because I really needed this paintbrush for a new project I was working on, which is it's always like a, I don't know, fun magical thing when you have a new paintbrush, because it's so soft and it's so easy to manipulate the colors and the patterns and such when you got a new paintbrush. And as you use it enough, well, paintbrushes will get dried out and stuff like that, and kind of funky, to where it's like you just scraping the paint rather than painting something on there. It's frustrating, and that's when it kind of, you know, need to just kind of be buried. Anyway, um, so so I was afraid of that. So I have a thing I always do. I always put my paintbrush behind my ear like this and watch it like fall and paint the painting. Anyway, so I always do that. It's just something I do. Especially if I'm, you know, going to, I don't know, get something to drink or something like that. It's a habit. I do it all the time. So I put it behind my ear, and I told my mom, which it was not really her responsibility, so I'm not blaming my mom, to just remind me. So I went up to the register. Of course, I had more than just the paintbrush. So I paid for my stuff. We left out of there. We're driving, and I don't know, for some reason, I kind of like did this to kind of brush my hair back behind my ears, you know? And then, boom, like paintbrush. I didn't pay for that paintbrush. I just stole a paintbrush right out of Michael's. And, you know, I felt like that the person behind the counter was looking at me kind of funny with the paintbrush behind my ear probably. And at the time I had no idea what you know, why they would give me a funny look, but they didn't say anything. Yeah, I mean, I was just like, I was horrified though, because I was just like, I know it's like a $3 paintbrush or two something, but it was just it was a principle for me that I did not want to steal anything from Michael's or any other store for that matter, you know? I mean, I've done some stupid crap when I was a kid, I won't lie, but as I grew up and got older, I've changed, you know, anyway, to the point that I don't want to steal from anybody. I really don't. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I don't care if it's a pencil. I just don't, you know, want to cheat anybody in this world anymore. In any way. And, you know, I've asked, you know, forgiveness for the stupid crap that I did when I was a kid. I mean, I make it sound like I was a master thief or something, but I just, you know, I wasn't a master thief, but I mean, and I'm talking, some of the stuff was, yeah, when I was like, probably like 3 years old or something, but it's the principle, you know? I mean, if I don't sound like a complete kook, it's the principle that you know, I stole a car out of Kmart a long time ago, a little toy car, probably Matchbox, and like I said, I was like 3, but I just don't want to be like that anymore. I want to be, you know, better than that. So, I mean, I'm so paranoid when it comes to things like this that if I see, like, a lot of times I've seen Funko characters or little characters that other kids, like, will open them and leave them out, you know, at stores like Target and such, and or Walmart. And what I do is, if I love it, I will bring it to the counter with another package if I can, you know, do that, you know, and then just tell them that, hey, I just found this opened, and that I really, really want this character, and, you know, I want to pay for it, you know, out of the package. I mean, you know, it's always been, you know, they've always been nice about it, and even if I do seem like a kooky person, but I love, you know, I still love collecting toys, especially Legos. I mean, I've always been a big fan of my Legos. And, I don't, anyway, yeah, I'm sort of rambling, but anyway, alright, so, serious, you know, I'm not making this up or anything. I did go back to Michael's. I went and found the paintbrush. I mean, but it was like 2 weeks later, and yeah, you know, it was totally gnawing at my spirit, the idea that, you know, am I gonna just let this go? Am I gonna just, you know? So I went back to Michael's finally, and brought the paintbrush to there and told them I was probably buying something else that day too, but I told them that I accidentally stole I mean, worst case scenario in the back of your mind is that they call the police and, there's two policemen already there and, you're getting thrown over the counter and arrested for confessing to the crime. But, no, that's not the way it happened, of course. It's just my awkward, imagination. That's very insane and vivid. Anyway, so the cashier, was just like saying it was fine. And so I did paint for the paintbrush that I had stolen the time before. And they were very cool about it. Very, very nice about it. And like I said, I know just, whatever. I mean, if it was $1, it's just the idea. I just don't want to get ahead in this world by cheating people. I don't. I mean, we gotta try to be the best we are. The best that we can be. I don't know. As humans, I feel like we should be evolving through age, not digressing by, I don't know, by wronging people in any way. So, but, gosh, it feels like this part's just not painting. I don't know. It's funny. Okay. It's like leaving like little specks between it. It's funny, this almost looks like clouds. Sort of. Like light breaking in between the clouds or something. God. It's so beautiful though. I mean, to be honest with you, I am one of the biggest fans of my own artwork, but it's just when you're creating it, I mean, it really, really, for me, it always feels like it's creating itself, and I'm just watching something being created by something angelic, I mean, I feel close, to God and stuff like that when I'm creating like this. I mean, this is probably 1% of what God can do, obviously, I mean, 1% from my view or whatever, but I just feel, like I'm connecting to my angels, to God, to Jesus. I mean, I don't mean to leave anybody out, but, and my ancestors and stuff. I don't know if that makes sense to everybody else, but there's definitely a spiritual side to creation, to making something out of something else. I mean, God, I don't know if that makes sense, y'all. I mean, no matter what y'all believe in, don't think this. I've met a lot of people who, and I know a lot of people who don't, God, it's kind of a touchy subject to talk about that, but some people don't have faith, that God exists, and it's usually the people that are very, I've noticed that it's, a lot of times it's the ones that are very intelligent, the ones that are really smart seem to want some kind of solid proof that God exists before they really believe. But, I mean, I always think to myself that, I mean, that's their, right. I mean, you do or you don't believe. It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I don't know. In other words, I feel, in my opinion, that everyone has the right to, want proof, I guess, if that's what they need. I feel, God in my heart and my soul. But if others do not, but they're still good people, that's what I was trying to say that is most important to me. If they're good people and they don't believe, then I always feel like, they'll, I don't know, when they die or something, maybe they'll see, the light and their ancestors and such, and crossing them over, and and they'll see that God exists. And but on earth, I'm not going to give anybody a hard time about that, because if they need proof, then they'll find it in this life or the next. I mean, I really, I know I've completely gone off, just talking about pain, huh? Yeesh. Alright. Anyway, so, but, I mean, I've said before, I'm just talking to y'all like I would any friend of mine. And when I talk to my friends, family, whatever, the subjects are all over the place, just like now. Women, I'm talking about underworld, and I'm talking about God, and I mean, yeah, paintbrushes and whatever. That's how I really talk. One of my coworkers was apologizing the other week because we were talking, like, we were jumping subjects, and I was just like, no, it's like, it's fine, because that's the way I talk all the time. I've been talking like that since I was a kid. My family and stuff, we would always, women were talking about, I don't know, movies, and also we're talking about spiritual stuff, or then we're going back to movies again. You always can go back and talk, again about what you were talking about. Sometimes it's minutes later, sometimes it could be years later, but you know what? It always comes back around again, like a little carousel. This is like dripping. Or like sitting, anyway. It's doing something. Alright. But, anyway, so that's how I talk. All the time. It's funny if I see this video again, like, during the summertime, because right now it's like, it's super cold outside. It was like 70 degrees here in Louisiana. A couple of days ago, it was just like you could wear shorts. And now it's like become like 40s or 50 degrees outside, so it's really cold. I mean, well, alright, I mean, it's cold for me and for people, that live here most of the time. So if you're in some, like, Arctic place or something watching this video, don't curse me, because, I mean, it was cold here for us. So if you're in a place where it's like, minus 80 degrees or whatever, you got snow on top of your house right now, yeah. I'm so sorry. Some people like cold. I mean, I don't. I like summer. I love hot weather. I love swimming. I mean, not so much when I'm in my car. When you first get in your car and you're baking inside the sun, it feels like you're being cooked like a... God, I can't think of the word. Wait, like a TV dinner or something. Oh my God, did I just do like a reference for Die Hard? When he was saying that he knows what a TV dinner feels like. Anyway. But, yeah, I mean, that's not so fun, but just the whole idea of summer and the beautiful heat and being able to, like I said, the best part to me is getting in a swimming pool. And I don't know, a lot of times I go like for years sometimes not swimming, but once I'm in a swimming pool, I just, I can live in there. I mean, I want to be in there for at least an hour, and then I'm just like, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna get out now, go take a shower, and relax some more. But, yeah, I mean, with the mess that this year has been, I haven't, I wanted to swim, but I didn't get to. So hopefully I can get, some swimming done. Hopefully by the time the summer comes, we're not worried about, all this mess with COVID and all that stuff. It's been crazy. But yeah. I don't remember if I had said that before, but I did catch the virus through a family member. Because I mean, a lot of time, you're with your family and you don't wear a mask because you know, feel comfortable or trust that, they can't be sick. They can't have this. But unfortunately, it did not work out like that. So back in December 28th, I started feeling the symptoms, which it started for me, it started with me with like a tickling cough, like in the back of my throat. I don't know if like I said, I don't know if I talked about this before on the camera. If I'm repeating myself because I'm just going mad, then I do apologize. But anyway, yeah, it was just, that was a mess. I felt like muscle soreness. I had fever for 3 days. As soon as I realized it was coming, that something was wrong, I called my work and let them know that I was calling out. And then I didn't wind up working for like 3 weeks. I mean, it was about 3 weeks, before I went back to work. It was a complete mess. And definitely started getting nervous about bills and the money I was losing. I know that sounds, kind of trivial when your health is at stake, but I was just, it's my livelihood. I didn't, because, rent checks and all that, those people, all they care about is that you pay your bills on time. Otherwise, they kick you out or, discontinue your things like, car insurance and all that stuff. So the bills do not stop just because you get sick. Anyway. And again, I guess under circumstances, the craziest thing to me was not being able to smell or taste food anymore. I don't know, it was terrible. I ate like Arby's. Roast beef sandwiches is one of my favorite things, but I couldn't smell or taste it. So it still felt good eating it. It did. It felt like my body felt full, and it would get hungry, and when my body gets hungry, like I'm feeling right now, it's like, I can't keep ignoring it for too long. But I'm painting right now, so I don't want to stop and eat. Anyway, so yeah, that was just, I don't know, it was terrible. And I didn't get a sore throat, and, which, seems sort of perplexing to the doctor, because I did have to I wound up having to get tested 3 times because of my work. First time was to prove I actually had it, and the second time was to prove I didn't have it, and then because of waiting to get the test done, I needed to go back a week later after I was cleared and tested negative. I had to go wait another week because that was their rules of before I could get tested again to prove I was negative. And I was kind of mad about that. I was, because I was going to lose another week's pay because even though for me it was going to be 3.5 weeks that I was out, since I had first got it, but it didn't count because it only counted from when I first got tested. That's what it was. They said that I had to wait until it had to be 2 weeks after I had been tested before I could prove that I didn't have it, even though I had a doctor telling me I was good to go back to work and I had a test saying I was negative. It didn't like count. That was very frustrating. Um, hmm. Alright, y'all. So, definitely, Alright. It's coming out really beautifully. I'm afraid to touch because I don't know. Yeah, no. It's not just paranoia. It's actually wet. I could see it in the light. You could see like the reflections of the paint in the light. That's all I need to do. And like I said before, that's why I don't like to work with oils, because I do not need a whole canvas being wet for like 2 weeks, because I will jump into it, fall into it. Something's gonna happen. I'm telling you. I really, I can't do that. I want my acrylics, I want my acrylics. I need paint that's gonna dry quickly, so I don't have to worry about my little masterpiece getting damaged or something happening to her. I mean, when I create these things, little works of art, I mean, they become a part of me. I mean, they are a part of me. It's like, especially when I'm doing a mask, I feel like I'm creating an angel or something, and I don't know if that sounds like completely off the wall, but I just feel like I'm creating something angelic or in my own way. And I don't want nothing to happen to her. When she's done, it's like, I just want to protect her. God, I mean, my apartment, I've got like 40 paintings. Different sizes, though. At least 40 paintings or more. I really thought to put my hand into it. I really did. I was like, oh no, come on. Wait, this is sort of... Wait, no, we're not doing this. I'm not trusting this. I'm going to paint from here, and that's it. Because I do not know how much, is still wet, and I don't want to take a chance of, going through all this and then dipping my hand into it and smearing it or something, some awkward way. So, we're almost done, though. And I still need to paint the sides, though. I mean, not that, I don't know. The sides aren't really... It's not really a super artistic part of painting. The sides are just kind of easy, there's not a lot of room to it, so... Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, it's coming out nice. Okay. It's so quiet. But I guess, I don't know if you love the song, but, what is it called? Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. Definitely one of my favorite songs. From the first moment I heard it, it was just like that became a part of me. It's usually, how songs are. Songs are like falling in love. It's the moment you, see a certain someone, you just, that that's who you want to love the rest of your life. And the only the trick to that is that, well, I don't know how to say this without sounding crazy, but no matter how many girls I've dated, I still love them all. I don't know if this probably doesn't sound Jason. It's the truth, though. I cannot be so cold-hearted that, you know, I've fought with girls for stupid reasons, some very stupid reasons I've broken up with girls. I'll definitely tell you all that about that another time, but anyway, but I still love all of them. I mean, like I said, how can you just stop caring about somebody that you spend time with and such? You share a life with somebody, and you gotta, I don't know, I don't understand the couples that they get bitter divorces, they get divorces and, you know, and just hate each other. I don't want to hate anybody. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm just saying that, you know, if y'all are out there and, you know, you have a relationship, just, you know, try to be good to each other. Try to appreciate each other. And most importantly, be patient. Because all of us are definitely flawed. There's no perfection. But all we can do is to make the best of it, you know? Try to be as good as you can in life and try to, you know, help people and of course, you know, help yourself too. Alright, so now we've done this, and there's a big circle in the middle. And why is there a circle in the middle? I don't know. I'm not sure why I did that, but I guess I was kind of afraid to touch it until I got everything else around it. I just felt like, oh man, I'm out of paint. Alright, alright, so after, oh my lord, I see a part that I missed. There's still a little bit of paintbrush. There's still a little bit of paint on the paintbrush, is what I was trying to say in English. And, I don't, you know what, this part's kind of light, and it's sort of annoying me. I mean, like, there's too much light there. Too much light colors, that's what I mean. Not actual light. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of blob. I'm probably doing too much. Oh, God. Alright, now, normally I would have gone and, you know, washed this brush off, and usually you would have been looking at the bed, but there's two reasons. One, I'm just being lazy, and, actually, that might be the only. I'm just being lazy. Oh no, there was another one. Seriously. And also it's because I'm getting like, it's like filled with adrenaline to the point that I don't want to stop, not even for a minute. All right, come here, you. I really need to go. I'm gonna change this. All right. Let's see. Because I need to. I don't know. I just need to go the direction I was going in. Oh well. Jason. Alright, so I'm definitely changing the colors on that a little bit. That's better. Yeah, I want some brush strokes in there, you know? I want it to look like just more than just, you know, blobs of green. It's important to me to have, like, some kind of a pattern here. Well, you know, like a chaotic pattern, I suppose. Yeah, it's funny, I didn't really realize it until recently, or maybe I thought about it over the years too, but I don't know. That one of my favorite things, one of my favorite, God, I can't talk right, painting styles, I suppose, is abstract. I just didn't really realize that, I've always considered myself surreal when it came to art, but in truth, I've also, I'm like a mixture between abstract and surrealistic. Because I have a sort of an obsession with patterns. I mean, I've done some intricate things, especially when my mannequins that I did. Oh my god, some of the mannequins that I've painted, because I've always wanted to paint statues. To be honest with you, when I saw as a kid, like Greek statues and movies and such, I would see these, plain white, statues, and I was just like, oh God, I wanted so badly to grab a paintbrush and just give it life, give it colors. That nothing should just be plain, nothing. I don't know. So, I mean, obviously, I can't, afford to buy statues and have them in my apartment, but but that I I wanted to God, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just I'm analyzing the colors on this, seeing where I need to touch it up some more. Hold on. Just be patient with me too. Don't break up with me based off my crazy ravings. God. And you know what's a real nightmare is I've been trying to network myself on YouTube. Well, actually not on YouTube. On Facebook, I've been networking myself to try to drive more likes and views on my videos, these videos that you're watching now. But God, it's the craziest thing. I mean, I've been like going through like I mean, I think I'm at 16 subscribers. But I mean, it's crazy because the way I've been networking and people that are, that seemed interested or whatever, I should be at like 35 or 40 or something right now. But out of all the people I've been communicating with, trying to, drive more subscriptions, I don't know. Either it's the strangest thing. Either they didn't really subscribe like they said they were going to, or I don't know, or YouTube is purposely like holding back my subscribers from increasing. I'm not sure. What I read that, and I had a weird dream that because I was that obsessed with, getting myself out there more. Anyway, I had a weird dream that they purposely stopped you at like 15 or something like that. Because that's what it keeps saying. It kept saying that I had 15 plus. And I'm just like, wait a minute, where's all the people who said they were subscribing? And then I read later something about 2 days. It taking 2 days to for them to make sure that the accounts that are subscribing are authentic or whatever. I don't know. It just seems like it's, I don't know, a frustrating game because, it's like they make money off of us. But when you're pushing to try to get to a point that you can make money, they make sure you struggle. I mean, it's like just I don't know, very frustrating. Gosh. What the? It's like a complete blob of color. season. Alright. Anyway, I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be pain aggravated. No, I'm fine. It makes me feel, helpless because I want so badly to be out there and to create a platform where eventually, of course, like all of us, you want to make money from sponsors and stuff like that, and it's like, the idea of somebody or some company holding your back just, it's not right. It's not a fake channel. I mean, it's just, so if people are subscribing to my channel, I want to see it. Yeah, I want every one of them to be counted. Anyway, I'm so sorry, y'all. I mean, I'm sure y'all, seems like it's a big boat that we're all on. Because I see like hundreds and thousands of people trying to, trade on Facebook, trying to trade with each other, with subscribing to each other. So trying to, support each other in our crazy dreams of becoming successful, on YouTube. I mean, the more I kept thinking about it over the weeks or whatever, I realized that it's sort of like a gold rush, I mean, like the moment that people realized or learned that you could make money off of YouTube, it just seemed like everybody and their grandmother started making videos, trying to, be the next famous person, successful person, and famous, I suppose. But, I don't know, that's what it is today, too, though. Everybody's trying to make videos that are either funny or mostly funny, I think. Or, God, I can't think the word, Joe. I'm sorry. We're almost finished, so that's cool. Where are we at? We're at 58 minutes. 58 minutes. Alright, it's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, of course, I want to be successful, too. Like all of us. I don't think anybody wants to feel, like they're painting or making videos for fun. I mean, I'm sure there's at least 1% somebody out there that just doesn't care, but... So, anyway. Strange. God, in a way, it looks like a vortex. It looks like it's, like everything is either drawing into this circle or expanding out from the circle. Strange. Not really what I planned, but again, that's how it comes out. Sometimes art creates itself. Alright, y'all. I think, I don't know, I need to, paint the sides. Paint the fence. Up, down, up, down. Alright. Karate Kid moment. Anyway. a little nervous. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to get my books again. Alright, you know what? Forget it. You know what I said? I said I was gonna do pretty much everything on camera, so fine. Or painting on camera. I was gonna show some mercy and, you know, say goodbye. But no, it's alright. I could do this. Anyway, Lordy. This pattern's kind of, it's different than the canvas though. I mean, like a clouded array of colors. That's nice. Things, you know. Like I said, the size is a smaller platform, so it's going to be different. And the main thing is, to me, is to make sure that we don't leave, yep, I'm looking at it now, like edges, you know. I don't want to not paint. Oh, alright. I don't want to forget to paint an edge. God, it's so easy too. I'm looking at this. Alright, I'm just going to make sure that we hit the edges. Wowzers. Alright. Let's go. I'm going to turn you up. God, stop. It keeps dripping. Oh my lord, that's a lot of color. And yeah, I mean, like I said, obsessively, I like to paint the sides of, like, all the way around, so that when you see this on a wall, you know, I don't want you to see the yellow, because, again, that was just a blending color for a background. Obsessively, I want to make sure you know, get the entire illusion of the colors being deep green with a light background. Hey, you. God, I keep seeing like little parts that are not painted. Like on the edges of the front. Whoa, can't do that. Put that right on my bed. Oh, it's gonna, you know what? I'm not kidding y'all. I mean, it's gonna make me sound like a complete dork, but I was like sore for like 2 days. I'm not even joking. The last time I painted this canvas and had to hold it up while I was painting it, yeah, I really was. My arm was sore for 2 days. So, good lord. Here we go again. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care. What are you gonna do? Yeah, they say you're supposed to suffer for your art. Nah, I don't believe that, but anyway. I say you're supposed to just appreciate your work, but you don't have to suffer for it. It's crazy. Alright. You. God. I don't know where to... I don't know where to... It's safe. Oh, God, I don't know what's safe over here, too. Oh, I'm gonna so dip my hand into something before this is over. Alright. But obsessively, I really want to finish this. I really, really do. I got another step I gotta do. You know, painting the mask. I mean, gluing. I meant to say gluing. I need to glue the mask down after this. And that should be the... seriously? It's like the paint's like all dripping. Yeah, I wanna get that done today. It's 1:04. Alright. It's alright. I mean, this might be the biggest video. I mean, from my art videos. paint's kind of popping in there. Alright. Oh, Jesus. It's so shiny. It's hard to tell what colors, parts painted for me. Alright. La 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 la. Don't touch that, are you crazy? I know better than that. I mean, there's no way the other side's dry yet. I was about to put my hand right into it. God. Alright. Huh. Alright. God. You know, it's funny, is a lot of times I love watching scary movies. It's one of my favorite things, but actually action movies is my favorite, but I was watching this movie, God, what is that called? I think it's called like Camera? Body Camera? I don't know, I watched it last night, and I watched it in the daytime actually. That's the most embarrassing part. I watched it in the day, and the scary scenes in that movie had me like screaming out loud, even though... Okay, something just moved in my apartment. That's not cool. No one noting weird ghosts or something popping up in my video. It's so funny. It's not a ghost video. Something just shifted behind me. What the hell? Alright. It's fine. I'm paranoid. I'm fine. It's probably just the wind, right? I know what they usually say before ceiling tile falls on you. Anyway, jeez. Oh man, the edges. I thought I got all the edges. This is a kind of little thing I was talking about before, y'all. Where, like, if I saw this in a museum, I'd have to go get the paint and redo it. Okay. Popping sounds behind me. Yeah, someone just threw something in the dumpster and scared me. All of a sudden you hear, you know, I'm like listening like intently, and all of a sudden, God, glad it ain't raining. Thunderbolt, and I'd be like flying, you see nothing but the canvas. I'm such a dork. Alright, anyway. So yeah, so that movie was scary though. It was pretty well done. But one of the scariest movies I watched recently, on Stars, again, if you're, you know, it's on there now. I don't know, you know, somebody's watching this video 10 years later or something like that. You know, it might not be on there. But, it was really well done. Ow. Hold on. I've got to figure this out. Last time, I think I kind of put it on my feet or something. No, I hold it like this. I forgot. That's how I did it. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta do some tricks here. You know? No, it's alright. Because if I have like 4 pillows I always use to prop my head up when I'm playing my video games, watching TV. But the only thing is, there's a chance that I could paint the pillows by accident, and I really don't want to paint my pillows. Anyway, so I'm sorry. I was saying, like recently I watched a scary movie on Stars, The Grudge. It's not the original Grudge. It's a new version of The Grudge. It was, God, how do I explain that? It's from like 2019 or 2020. I think it's 2020. But dear God, I mean, the movie had me like so scared. Like I was like, it was 3 days later, and I was like running around my apartment like an idiot. I mean, it really got in my head because the whole movie's sort of like a dark, creepy, melancholy type of frightening movie. Um. Anyway, but it was, I mean, it was good. It was, it was really frightening, and I practically, had a heart attack. But other than that, it was great. Enjoyed it very much. But yeah, it was good though. It's a good movie. I just vowed not to watch that movie ever again alone. So next girlfriend is gonna have to watch it with me. Yeah. And that's why it's important that if I date a girl, she's gotta like scary movies. I mean, because that's gonna really, really, I mean, who wants to watch scary movies by themselves? I mean, you want somebody to be frightened too. You gotta share the fright. You have to. I'm out of paint, y'all. That's it. Son of. Let's see. Now I just gotta. We're out of paint. Probably putting too much. We're almost finished. Crazy. No, not more. Oh, come on. Seriously? Alright, I'm gonna definitely let y'all go before you have to watch me put paint in a tube. It's embarrassing. There's no question, I put way too much. I know I put too much now. Oh well, alright. So we're doing like over almost a 2-hour video here. I mean, not really. Alright, it's at 1 hour and 12 minutes. I mean, I don't know why I'm timing myself. I mean, either people are going to watch the video entirely, or, if they enjoy it, they'll watch it. If they don't, they don't. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, so, like I said, that Grudge movie was just back to... It was cool. It was really scary. Really well done. But I'm not watching it by myself again. But the body cam movie, there was like, Jesus, there was some scene where you're looking at the floor in this closet and then you see like a hand or something, like coming to come up. And I was just like, that's when I screamed. I screamed. Because I really, I wasn't expecting it. And I know it's such a simple idea. I mean, in the moment now, it's like it sounds funny, but it wasn't funny yesterday at 3 p.m. Anyway. But I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I'm watching a scary movie in the daylight, and it's just, I mean, I can't imagine watching that movie at night. No way. No way. And then there's a rule. There's a rule that I always have, and this is for all y'all too. That, when you watch a scary movie, you need to follow it up before you go to bed. If you're watching it late, I mean. You have to watch at least one comedy, cartoon, something funny. You gotta clear your mind of that scary stuff. Otherwise you could have, nightmares. So, that's always been my rule. If you, especially, if you, like at some point, just watch something funny behind it. But that's why I usually watch mostly action movies, because, obviously action movies don't, leave you feeling scared, just makes you feel all pumped up and wanting to play a video game. Alright, let's see, it's almost done. Having a little trouble getting this little corner here. Did I get it? It's so hard to tell the difference between what you didn't paint and the light reflecting it, It's like there's a shininess to this paint, I guess all paint probably, but it's funny. I'm not sure if I'm missing an area right here. So I'm gonna overdo it. Just a little bit, then spread it out. So I'm kind of blobbing it on, and then you spread it thinner. Gotta make sure I didn't miss any parts. Alright. It's good. It's good. Alright. Now, we got one more to do. And, whew. I'm gonna have to hold it with one foot. It ain't working at all. Alright, yeah. Kind of helps a little bit, pushing it. I'm holding it with my toes now, and my hand. Oh, whoa, I put a lot. But at the same time, it's so beautiful. I mean, like, you can see all this, like, a whole bunch of green. Deep green. God. I mean, it's definitely one of my favorite colors is forest green. Emerald green, I mean. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's both. Maybe it really is two different colors, but the colors of grass and tree leaves and such, it's just so, it's so beautiful, you know. Deep green is the color of nature to me. And I always think about, you know, my Irish backgrounds. Irish family member. I can't talk right, y'all. I'm trying to say, I was really meant to say my Irish bloodlines, but anyway. But I love nature. Not to the point that I'm gonna go camping anytime soon, and you know I'm not trying to be a goofball, but you know, Jason Voorhees has everything to do with that. I mean, I know it's a fictional character, but it's just the idea that somebody could be like a, you know, crazy person out there. And I'm not going camping. Just not doing it. I mean, if ain't some crazy person, then what do you got? You got like what, I don't know, bears and mountain lions. I mean, depending on, of course, where you are, but it's just, no. Wolves, you know? No, not me. I'm not going camping. If I'm gonna go camping, it's gonna be in my living room. You know, you can set up a tent. Not sure about the marshmallow part, but anyway, yeah, no camping from me. But hey, I mean, you know, people who love camping and all that, I mean, that's good. I just have seen too many movies. I'm not gonna swim in the ocean because of Jaws. I'm not going camping because of Jason and other wild animals that might be out there. Anyway. God, it's crazy. It's like it's parts. They're not. I miss the edges right here. I mean, that's pretty much what you have to do when you're painting. First you know, you paint. Ow. Oh man, that's a lot of edges I missed. I mean, not a lot, but enough to annoy me. And that's not, you know. I just don't want no half done type of stuff where you see too much undone, colors. But it's alright, because, I mean, this gives me a chance to kind of add more colors and blend it in. So, it's got two purposes. I'm, like, searching for any unpainted parts. So, but, it's funny. I'm thinking about Bob Ross again, because that man lived, or I think he lived in a cabin, out in the woods. I mean, wow. I mean, that's brave to me. I mean, too much for me. I mean, like I said, I love nature, but I don't know. Some grizzly bear walks up on my porch, I'm gonna, no. I'm not that kind of person. I like the city. I really do. I mean, I love nature, but I don't trust it. Like, I mean, Family Guy, when he said about nature's scary. I'm trying to keep this, Ow. Is that dust? Do I have dust? Seriously. Alright, or lint. It's probably just lint, but I mean, I'm wearing a red shirt, so it shouldn't be white anything. Alright, back to this. Just gonna add some more colors to this because I don't want it to be too light. It's pretty. Alright. I just, and obsessively, I'm just gonna make sure that there's no, I'm supposed to be checking the edges too. Any specks of white. Hold it. Okay. Alright. Alright, y'all. We're an hour 22 minutes in. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of touch the edges up over here more. Because I think it needs, there's so much plain green over here. It's annoying me. Uh-oh, I think I painted the bed. Great. It's brown cover, so I can't really see the dark green on there too well. It seems like I got the edges, like, I mean, when I say the edges, I mean like over here. Can you see? I can't. Well, anyway, there's like the top edge between the canvas. Oh shoot! Ow. Okay, this is hurting. Oh Lord. Like I said, I mean, to be honest with you, if I was more mature, I could just wait till it's dried and then I could, have this on the bed without worrying about it being wet. But I'm not being mature about this, and I'm obsessively trying to finish this. So, this is why I'm holding it up like an idiot. Because I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. I gotta keep going. I have to. This is not a choice. Not for me. This is getting done today, baby. You are finished. Almost. You will be finished. Okay. Alright, I am definitely getting hungry. But that's okay, because we're in paint mode. And, when I'm finished painting, I'll eat something. Well, actually, I am lying. Not lying, but I need to call my family. Me and my mom needed to go to the doctor and get checked out today, so I need to go. I need to call her, make sure she's alright. Then I'll eat. So, yeesh. It's so stringy and sticky. It's crazy. It's wacky little pain. But the funny thing too is, like, you know, somebody tries to text me or call me when I'm doing my video like this, you know, the iPhone will actually block, you know, them from being able to reach you until you turn off the camera. Then you can see the messages that people sent. Which, you know, it's good for the video, but bad in case of emergencies. This is the last layer anyway, I think. I think this is the last one. I can't believe I didn't have to do more of the edges, though. I don't know, I guess I did a better... And you know, I know I'm kind of going crazy, y'all. But I don't know. Wait, I did do this already. It's wet. Well, in some areas, it doesn't look done. Well, what I said, you know, like I said before, use as much paint as you have to make it great. Jason, yeah, there's definitely I don't know, there's some areas over here that just don't look right. Yeah, it's much better. God, I need it to be, you know, a little bit more. A little more green here and there. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm adding it. Besides, you know, we do have a lot of paint that I didn't expect to use it all. But you know what, like I said, I don't care. That's it. We're gonna paint it till it looks good. I mean, great. It's gonna look great. Alright. Better. Much better. Alright. I don't know how I missed this part. Dang. It's funny how, you know, like I'll see parts that are just not quite done. And, you know, to be honest with y'all, I'm not even sure, you know, I'm not sure what I did already or not. But if it's, you know, if it looks undone, I gotta touch it off. And then what I'll do is, like I told y'all in one of the other videos, what you do is you get like some books. Like I have 3 books on the floor. I'm gonna have to move. You just kind of put the canvas, like, you know, like on top of the books like that, to where it's not touching any part that could actually, you know, You don't want it to hit the car field or anything. Okay. Jesus, now I'm really painting the bottom. Crazy. But I don't know. God. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't want somebody, has this on their wall. I don't want it to, I don't want it to show the light green unpainted, So, the hearing, he was doing that weird hearing test it does. Alright, so now I'm just really painting the edge over here. God, I hate when I see some specs that I can't get. Alright, I got them now. Alright, we're almost done, y'all. Just hang out with me for a little longer. It's almost finished. Get over here. It's supposed to be coming out with, God, I'm thinking about it because I'm saying the line of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. But they're supposed to come out. It's a new Mortal Kombat movie. It's supposed to be coming out on HBO Max and of course the theaters. Like in May, I think, or April. God. So I'm kind of excited about that. I just hope they do it right. I mean, I'm obsessed about like good fight scenes. I really am. That's like one of my deepest obsessions. So I just want a great Mortal Kombat movie that's not corny. It doesn't have terrible fight scenes in some areas. Just want something that's going to be like a roller coaster ride. Like pretty much all the Fast and Furious movies. I mean, exaggerated? Of course, they're exaggerated beyond belief. But I mean, are they fun to watch? Yeah. I mean, they're really, really fun movies. It's so crazy. I mean, cars falling out the skies with parachutes and such. Man, it's nuts. I love it. Hey, you. Oh my gosh, just really going crazy with this. Jason. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're done, y'all. Or I'm gonna become an obsessively crazy person, and I'm gonna find something else that I just feel like needs to be done. Crazy cat. All right. I think we're done. So, I'm not sure which way the canvas is supposed to be. That's just. I think it's this way. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, enough of that. This way? I mean, I know it don't really matter, but no. I think it's this way. 'Cause it looks like Alright, anyway, so, like here she is, or here it is. God. I'm just trying to show you all the details. I get crazy with the camera. Just kind of give you, a clear image of how cool, colors can be. So the next step for me is I need to paint. I need to put the canvas. God, what am I trying to say? I'm tired. I'm trying to say I need to glue the mask. I need to glue the mask onto the canvas. That's the next step. I'm just gonna be putting, put the mask on there, and then just glue around the sides. And then it's gonna have to dry for like 4 to 6 hours. I don't know, depending on the glue. I mean, I love Elmer's glue. I really do. And then I'm gonna add some more little touches with I'm gonna give it a little bit more body, with some extra I can't form words anymore, or sentences, I should say. I'm just speaking completely gibberish and like random. So anyway, thank you again, for watching my video, and here you go one more time. Here she is, or here's the background, I should say. And I'm gonna let this dry, glue it down, and I'll show. The next video will just be, me showing off the, the finished product with the glue. With the mask on. With the mask on there, glue down. I can't stop saying glue. Alright, so anyway, so it's 1 hour and 36 minutes into this video. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, like, because like I said, right now I've got 16 subscribers, and I just, every one just is like magic to me. I'm just like, one more subscriber feels like $1 million. It does. And I really would like to do live videos, and I can't. I mean, YouTube will not let people do live videos until you get 1,000 subscribers, so I'm so far off. But every one of y'all count, and I really do appreciate, y'all watching and sharing and, subscribing. It means a lot to me. It really does. Every one of y'all. So thanks for watching, and if this dries fast enough, then I'll be shooting another video today. I'll see y'all in a couple hours, and when I've got this finished, it's probably gonna take till tomorrow. Well, anyway, then I'll see you tomorrow. Either way. But I'm gonna try. I mean, we got like about 9 hours before I have to go to work, so it should be enough time for it to dry. All right, thank you for watching. And have a great day. And Alright, sorry, I don't know how to say goodbye sometimes. Alright, but have a great night and day, and bye-bye, thank you.